Hey babies, hey my babies, what's up? Congratulations to the podcast. We're back. It's the first ever 5th episode, and we're doing it live. Well, this is live when I shoot it, but it's actually not live because it'll be when you listen to it. You know, they say taped live for later sometimes, which is basically like saying, hey, this is not live. But let's just pretend I'm in your car or your cubicle talking to you, and we're having a good time, or maybe wherever you are. Maybe you're just sitting in your bed. You're listening to this podcast, and I'm just right next to you. Not even in a sexual way, even though we're in bed. We're just in like a chilling way, right? Like if you're a guy and I'm a guy, and then we're just kind of hanging out, looking at each other, and having a conversation. And maybe not. Maybe the TV's on, and maybe we're just looking at the TV, but we're still having a conversation. And this is what we're talking about. And you're not doing the talking, and I am. Or if you're a girl, it's not sexual at all either. We're just kind of chilling, doing the same thing. Only you don't have the guy parts. You got the lady parts, but it doesn't even matter. So, we're back. It's Monday night. We're gonna have this out. By the way, everybody asks me, when's the next podcast? When's the next podcast? Monday night. Because it's been that way for 4 weeks, and it's gonna continue to be that way. Okay. So it'll be there sometimes later, sometimes earlier, but you'll have it for your Tuesday. That's the idea, is that you're going to have it for your Tuesday. Your commute to work or your commute to wherever the fuck you do, you're going to have it on Tuesday if you wake up. If you don't, you died. So yeah. So a big week for me. I shot my special for Netflix. And I'm allowed to announce it. Wasn't allowed to announce it until I signed the paperwork. Did it. That's how those things work, usually. But it's going to come out in either May or June. I shot it in Vancouver. I did it with the Canadians. The Canadians were awesome. And I love Canada, man. I straight up fucking love Canada. I just, the audiences are awesome. From Toronto to fucking Vancouver, man. Winnipeg, been to Calgary, been to fucking Edmonton. You know, I don't go too north because I don't want to all of a sudden, you know, freeze, be like the last scene in fucking The Shining, where it's just Jack Nicholson's head sticking out of the fucking snow, but it's me with a microphone. And by the way, if you're mad at me for ruining The Shining, you're a fucking asshole, and just watch it already. But yeah, I love Canada. Canada's so cool, man. You get there, first of all, everybody's got beards. It's unbelievable, dude. Everybody's got upside down head, longer hair than on their face than they do on their head. I fit in because I have a beard. Some of the women have beards. No, the women don't have beards. But yeah, it's cool, man. They got like 7 million coffee shops, which I love. They have coffee shops across from coffee shops. I was in a coffee shop, and I went to order a coffee, and they were like, would you like to try our coffee shop? And they led me into a different coffee shop downstairs that was a separate business. That's very stupid, but that didn't obviously happen. So save your tweets for that. But I love it, man. It went well. The second show went really well. The first show was okay, but I had some mic issues. The mic cut in and out, which is like, that's never happened in my career. And of course it happened the first taping of my special. And I couldn't fucking believe it, man. It cut out like 5 times during the whole show, and they had to bring me a new mic in the middle of the show, dude. In the middle of the show, a stagehand comes out with one of those fucking Britney Spears mics on. You know how he has, that's how they talk to each other, they're on their face, which is like the dorkiest thing ever. I know it's very convenient, but if you have a microphone near your face that you're not holding, yo, that's like how would you get pussy like that? In all sincerity, even if the only person you can have sex with is another person with that microphone on, because then you identify with them, and they're like, yeah, we both got these mics on anyway, want to fuck? But you could never, ever, ever meet somebody with that microphone on and then have them sleep with you. But they came out and they did it. I rolled with it. I don't know. I might use some of it in the special because it was kind of funny. But I have like this whole arc that I'm trying to do. I'm telling this story, man. So I'll probably use most of the second show. That's how it works. That's how we do it. That's why we shoot 2. Everybody shoots 2. Every single fucking comedian shoots 2, except for Sinbad. That's what I heard. I heard Sinbad does 1 show when he tapes a special and does 2.5 hours and then cuts 1 hour out of it. Dude, first of all, I think Sinbad is honestly one of the funniest fucking guys ever. That dude kills me, man. To do 2 hours on stage is unbelievable. 2 hours? It's stand-up, not war. Dude, that's how long wars last. That's unbelievable, dude. We've been at war in the Middle East for 2.5 hours. That's so long. If I did 2.5 hours, the crowd would check out after an hour. They'd be like, okay, all right. We are going to go home. We have to pay our babysitters. I feel like when Sinbad's on, rocking it, sweating so hard, using the towel, murdering it, people. I feel like he murders it so hard that after 2.5 hours, people get out and they're like, that was a ripoff. He only did 15 minutes. That's how funny I think he is. So yeah. So I shot it in Canada. Went well. Awesome. Drank so much coffee and water. I didn't eat sugar in Canada. I was lean as shit on stage, dude. I was like Hugh Jackman when he shot that scene in the 47th Wolverine movie where he fights that fucking one guy and he's got his shirt off and literally you can see all the veins in his veins. He's got veins in his teeth. I heard an interview with fucking Hugh Jackman and he was like, yeah, I didn't eat any sugar. I ate a lot of vegetables and I didn't eat I ate a little bit of carbs. Not the good carbs, huh? Not the good carbs, huh? We're talking about maybe a little bit of brown rice, but no sugar for 75 years, huh? Haven't had sugar since I was 1, just to train for this, yeah? And then 5 days before I shot that scene, I didn't drink any water because I didn't want to have water weight. So it was just me, skin and bones, huh? Veins in my teeth, and fighting an Asian guy, huh? Yeah. It was unbelievable. He looked amazing. Realised I look in the mirror after that, and I was like, I'll never look like this again, yeah? And I ate 7 cakes to make up for lost time. Huh? Need to make up for lost time? I ate 7 cakes and some cement, huh? He'd eat some cement and ate some wood, huh? Went out in the forest and just ate a log cabin, huh? I ate a log cabin and ate what it sat on, which was cement, and 7 cakes. And I ate 3 people. Yeah, I was not that lean. I was basically looked like a regular guy, but a little bit leaner than Chris D'Elia usually looks. Had to fucking do it, dude. Had to do it to him, you know? I'm not going to get out there and look like some fucking... You got to take care of yourself. You're going to be on camera, bro. So I did that, and it was awesome. I can't wait for it to come out. Man on Fire. I know there's a movie called Man on Fire, but my fucking special is called Man on Fire. So anyway, look for that. Put it in your fucking queue. It's not on the queue yet on Netflix, but so yeah. I love. Here's something I want to tell you guys I love. Because I know I talk about shit and about how shit is wrong. And about how I say, don't do this, don't do that. But I want to tell you some fucking guy who deserves an award for being just great. The old fucking man, and I'm talking about not 6, I'm talking about like 70, 75, 80, that just fucking laughs all the time and is so happy and like open doors for motherfuckers and shit. Dude, to live in this world, see, I'm making it negative anyway, to live in this world and to get to that point and to just be happy and call people like son, you know, when they're not your son, or is like unbelievable. This old man held the door open for me in fucking Canada, and it was sweet as shit. And he was the only person, by the way, that didn't have a beard. And he opened the door for me, and I said, "Thanks, man." And he laughed. He fucking laughed. He's 85. He was 85 years old, and he laughed because I said thanks. It was cute as shit, man. He was all little, bundled up. It was freezing, but you know, Canadian. He looked like a guy that was like hiding out, right? Like he was in the witness protection program, but just wound up in Vancouver, Canada, and laughed. I said thanks. He goes, and I got a coffee. It was awesome, man. I want to be that guy. I'm afraid I'm not going to be that guy. I'm afraid I'm going to be fucking, you know, God bless, Larry David's hilarious. Well, you kind of got to be like that if you're going to be funny, right? You got to be bitter. Not that he's 85. He's not 85, but. So that's who I love. You get the award for the Crystalia. That's who I love. That's what I love. God bless Canada. Maybe it's Canada that makes you fucking that happy. Right? Maybe we've got to move to Canada. I don't know. I ate sushi in Canada. I don't know if there's good sushi in Canada or what. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I sat down and I was like, hey, can I have a menu? And they gave me a menu that had fucking 4 things on it at a sushi place. 4 things. And I was like, oh, what's up with this menu? And he was like, oh, do you want the dinner menu? And I was like, what's on the dinner menu? And he said, like everything. And I was like, yeah, give me the dinner menu then. And he gave me the dinner menu. It had 7,000 things on it. This motherfucker, if I didn't ask for the dinner menu, I would have had to get like some fucking quail eggs and that's it. No, it's not sushi, but you know what I mean? And they were like doing me a favor about like, well, you can have the dinner even though it's not dinner yet. You can have the dinner menu. That there's something that I don't understand and I won't ever understand. I will never understand it. And if I had a restaurant, now maybe this is why I don't have a restaurant, but if I have a restaurant, hey, you can have any meal you want I have at my restaurant at any goddamn time. Do you know what I'm saying? When you get there at like 11 o'clock and they're like, ooh, we just stopped serving breakfast. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. Where'd you fucking put the goddamn eggs then? Where'd you put them? Oh, away. Away where? On Pluto? Away where? In the fucking fridge? Hey, I got an idea. Take them out. Oh, I got an idea. Open the fridge. Open the fridge. Use your fucking human arm. Grab those eggs. Take them out. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, we just stopped serving breakfast. You can't have sliced tomatoes. Eat my dick. What do you... Oh, it's 11:01. Oh, it's 11:01. We're sorry. You can't have the steel cutout meal. Oh, you got water, right? You got heat? You got the oatmeal, right? Or did you ship it to Pluto? Put the fucking oatmeal in the water. Heat it up. Gim. Dude, it like... Get over your fucking self. What is it, a money thing? What are you saving, $7? I'm never going to a place again if I walk in and I get a menu and they're like, oopsie, oh, you better order. How about when you get there and they're like, you better order in 5 minutes because they're closing the lunch menu. Oh, fuck, okay. Dung, 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 dung. It's like the fucking... What the fuck? Oh, God, what are you going to get? What are you going to get? What are you getting? What are you getting? I'll get the ahi tuna salad. I'll get it. Or did we get it in quick enough? Excuse me, sir? Come over here. I'll have the ahi tuna salad, please. Can you please bring it? Run it to the kitchen, man. We've got 1 minute left. I don't want him to pack up the... I don't need them shipping the fucking tuna to Pluto. Please. That's just so ridiculous, dude. I'll never understand that. If I ever have a restaurant, and not restaurant, even though that's what I said. If I ever have a restaurant, dude, it's going to be called, I'm forgetting lots of words in these sentences, but it's going to be called Anytime. And you go in, you can get anything I have in the goddamn kitchen at any goddamn time. Unless we're out of it. If we're out of it, then okay. But also, won't be out of it because we're a restaurant. So annoying. I don't like to be felt bad, too, when I'm a patron. When I walk in and I'm like, and they're like, "Ooh, can you? Okay, well, you know what? Okay, we can do it for you." Oh, well, I'll just get McDonald's. McDonald's does it, too. I'm sorry, I can't have the pancakes. But by the way, McDonald's closes breakfast at like 3:30 a.m. Who are they serving? Only Marines? Who are they serving? Fucking bats? You get there at like 9 a.m. They're like, "Oh, sorry, dinner. Sorry, we're serving dinner." Ridiculous, dude. Yeah. So that's not in. I'm not into it. In Canada, they have these fucking. They were ahead of the game on the chip thing, I think, or whatever it is. Here, they'll do like. I don't think they don't do this in America. Maybe they do. Maybe I've done it once or twice. But in Canada, they'll be like, "You all done?" And you'll be like, "Yeah." And they'll be like, "Okay." And you'll give them your credit card, and they'll be like, "Hold on to that. We'll be right back." And then they come back. They give you the fucking. It's like a little handheld device, and they give it to you. You slide your credit card in, and then you tip on the thing, and then the thing prints out, and then you rip it off and you sign it. I don't want to do the work. Okay, Canada? I don't want to do that work. I'll give you the credit card. You take it back. You do all the shit you got to do. Bring me back the paper. I'll sign it and give me back the credit card. That's why I don't go to these fucking... I don't go to the... what's that, Benihana place? Is that place where they cook in front of you? And some of the places... Benihana's that way. Some of the places go a step further. And they give you the fucking meat and you got to fry it. I'll just stay home if I got to cook. What? I got a question for you. What? Oh, that's like, oh yeah, you want to buy a TV or do you just want to act out the shows by yourself at your house? Hey, come to the movies. Come to a fucking, I'm going to mention him again because I've mentioned him almost in every episode. Come to the movie. Instead of Tom Hanks, no, we'll do Hugh Jackman because we're on Hugh Jackman. We're going to come to a Hugh Jackman movie. You get to the movie theater, you be Hugh Jackman. That's what fucking these Korean barbecue places or whatever the fuck are making you do. Come to the Hugh Jackman movie, you be Hugh Jackman. Here you go. Take your shirt off. Buckle these pants. Here are some claws. Stop drinking water. Go. And go. Hey, I'm Wolverine. We're the Asian guys I got to fight. That's not my job. It's Hugh Jackman's job. I'm going to come to your fucking restaurant. You make me cook? What the fuck I need you for? Then guess what? Breakfast is served anytime. Anybody want eggs even though it's 6 p.m.? I'm breaking rules, dude. I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking this Caveman Nitro cold brew coffee that my buddy Tate Fletcher invented or whatever. And it's so good. And I'm not being paid for this. He just gave me a bunch. And he gives me a bunch whenever I need it, want it. 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbohydrates, 0 sugar, 0 protein. I don't even know what the fuck. I'm literally drinking nothing, but it tastes so good. It might be the best coffee I've ever had. Caveman Nitro cold brew coffee. So thanks, Tate. Somebody fucking tweet him and let him know I said that shit. Yeah. So I write down little notes to talk about, but I'm not really using them. I saw a thing up in Canada when I was in there, and it said, whoopsie, I moved the microphone. It said, it was like, it's funny when you get to these like it's so funny when you're a comedian and you get to these cities and you see other comedians being promoted and the way they're being promoted. It's always like a little embarrassing seeing your poster up because you're like, they used that picture and it's so corny. it's so corny or whatever. And then to think of like Patton Oswalt having to see my poster like that is like, he's probably playing bigger venues than I am, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just so like, it's like, oh man, fucking Gary Goldman has to see me like that or whatever the fuck. It's so funny, dude. And I don't like it, but it's part of the game, dude. You got to be like that. And then, but so sometimes you see other flyers for other people that aren't even comedians. Like I saw one, by the way, I was walking down the street. There were a bunch of different flyers and shit on it. And there was one of like for Brody Jenner. And it was like, Brody Jenner is going to be at the, wherever it was, whatever club it was. But, dude, okay, I understand that there's Instagram sensations and shit, and like girls that like are popular. Joe Rogan talked about it on his last special about how there's girls that are popular on social media for just having an ass, which is like what they do, and that's fine, and you got 9 million followers or whatever. But then they become like these like. They go out and they get paid to like go to clubs and say, I'm going to be at fucking Live. Come on out. Maybe I'll fuck ya. That's the vibe, right? Maybe I'll fuck ya. That's what those girls are. Maybe I'll come on out to the club. Maybe I'll fuck ya. And then you get there and you don't. But and so I saw one with Brody Jenner, which blew my mind. I didn't know there were guy versions of that. Like, I get it if you're the girl that's like, come see my tits, kinda, in the cleavage. And then some dudes are like, oh, dude, she's gonna be there? Dude, we gotta go see her tits. Even though that's not what they're saying out loud. They're like, in their head, they're like, me boss her tits. But like, what is like, that, like, your job is... This is your job if you do that. Poser. That's the job title. I don't understand. But Brody Jenner did it. Like, I guess girls might go, but like, what guy's gonna go if Brody Jenner is there? I mean, it's cool. By the way, dude, the dude is maybe the most handsome guy in the world. But like, I just was like, oh my God, what if that was what you do? You show up to clubs and people come to look at you. And don't, before you even start, that's what they do to you. No, they don't. I fucking do jokes, okay? Nobody's fucking going up to a fucking John Legend concert to see him. They're going to fucking experience him. I'm going to call my shows the Crystalia Experience. Dude. Like it's a magic show. That blew my mind, man. You dude? Don't do that. Oh, you're dude? You dude? Good job. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to talk about the fucking the Oscars, dude. I don't watch award shows. It makes me uncomfortable a little bit. Now, I'm not saying if I ever got nominated for some bullshit I wouldn't go, but it just makes me uncomfortable when I'm not involved. And there's so many people there just, congratulating each other. Which, it's fine. I get it. There's great actors and actresses and fucking Denzel. I didn't see the movie Fences, but that dude killed it. I gave you your bones when he did that shit. I gave you your heart. Or whatever the fuck he's saying. Punching his chest. Denzel fucking punches so many chests in movies. It's unreal. He did it to Viola Davis, and they were like, yo, you can't do that. She's a woman. And he was like, it's not me. It's the character. He fucking punches so many chests. It's unbelievable. Chest punch count. That's like the fucking John Wick body count for Denzel movies. What's his chest punch count? If Denzel's in a movie and he doesn't punch someone's chest, it's not a real movie. It's not up for an award. Academy is like, it's great. Yeah, we love Denzel, but he didn't punch anybody's chest. So yeah. Oscars did it they were doing that. I don't watch it. Also, like the Grammys are just when the Grammys happen, I was like, okay, I can't watch any of them. Even though the Oscars are way tamer, though. But the fucking Warren Beatty thing, man, that people are talking about when he fucked up. No, I take that back. He did not fuck up. He did not fuck up. It's driving me nuts. Everyone's saying, Warren Beatty, fucked this all up. He didn't do anything. He just fucking stood there. First of all, this is the person's fault it is. Whoever handed him the envelope, that's whose fault it is. That's it. That's the fault of the whole thing. Whoever that guy is, absolutely got fired. No doubt. That guy had to get fired, or girl. Secondly, whose fault it is Faye Dunaway. Because she's the fucking person that said La La Land. Then, way, way down the line, it's Warren Beatty's fault. He stood there and he was confused because it didn't say it said Emma Stone, La La Land. And for people that are like, well, it didn't say, the best picture, it said best actress. It still fucking said La La Land, right? He's an actor. That's what he does. He's not a fucking comedian. Dude, if a comedian was up there, if Jimmy Kimmel was up there, he'd probably been like, oh, I got the wrong envelope. Because he does this shit. He stands in front of crowds all day long and he doesn't sweat under pressure. Warren Beatty is an actor. He's not in front of fucking live crowds all the time. He's in front of a camera. People hand him lines, literally, and he says the fucking lines that he's handed. That's what he fucking did that night. By the way, he didn't even do it. Faye Dunaway did it, right? That's her name, right? Faye Dunaway was like, La La Land. And then La La Land came up. It wasn't fucking Warren Beatty's house. House? It wasn't. It wasn't Warren Beatty's house. But it wasn't his... Dude, do I have a brain tumor? Bro, one time my uncle fucking ate a brownie and he spit it right out and he said, why do these brownies taste like fish? Dude, we fucking lost it. We were like, we were laughing so hard. We were like, what the fuck are you talking about? We all had a mouthful of brownies. We're all eating them. They tasted so good and like brownies. And he said, why does this taste like fish? He literally spit it into his cup and said, why does this taste like fish? Do you know what a brownie would have to fucking taste? What the fuck would you put in a brownie to taste like fish? What would you put in a brownie? Fish fucking pills? One time I was working out and I was taking fish oil pills and a fish oil pill exploded in my pocket. The gym cleared out, dude. I smelled like a fucking barracuda. It was awful. I smelled like a fucking sockeye. It was awful. Chicks were looking at me like, ew. Are you a fish? By the way, that's not a fart. That's the fucking couch. Yeah, man. But yeah, so now we tease my uncle. Like every other weekend, we'll be like, hey, how's that brain tumor from that fucking fish brownie? Every time we ever eat a brownie, we does this taste like fish? What was I saying about the fish? What did I say about oh yeah, so it's not Warren Beatty's fault. It's not his fault. It's like that scene in Good Will Hunting. It's not your fault. I know. It's not your fault. I know it's not I know. It's not your fault. I know. It's not my fault. And then he starts crying. That scene is awesome. I really want to see that Great Wall movie where the fucking Matt Damon fights the lizard guys. I'm down. Let me tell you something, dude. I'm 100% down for any movie where a movie star has to fucking fight lizard people with a bow and arrow. Is it China? Is that what's called the Great Wall? Or no? I don't even know. Maybe I'm being racist. There's other Great Walls, dude. Just because it's a Great Wall doesn't have to mean it's in China. It's in China? Okay. My producer, Chris, is telling me it's in China, so if you think it's racist, then it's him.
So the director's Chinese.
The director's Chinese. So there you go.
It's the Zhang Yimou guy.
It's the who?
Zhang Yimou.
Zhang Yimou? That's his name?
He's the guy that directed the Beijing Olympics thing, that huge thing.
Oh, he directed the Beijing Olympics? And they give him this fucking movie where he fights lizards? That's hilarious. When were the Beijing Olympics?
He directed movies before.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as funny. But still, it'd be funny if somebody was like, yeah, Hey, yeah, we're gonna have a movie with Matt Damon. He fights a bunch of lizards. Who should we get? You want to get like Guy Ritchie or something? Let's just get the guy who directed the Olympics. Dude. Oh God, I don't know. I think we should probably get Peter Berg. No. We're gonna get the guy who did the Olympics. Did you see how he fucking covered the torch carry? You know, I don't know, man. Those Oscars though. People just fucking love to write the jokes. They sit on Twitter and love to write the jokes. I try. I did. I've done that a few times, but I couldn't do it today or the other day. Couldn't do it. The Bill Paxton thing was crazy, man. That I woke up and I just saw my buddy post a picture of Bill Paxton and was like, oh yeah, he was awesome in Aliens, and I was like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I was like, oh, that's odd. He's posting about Bill Paxton, and then I fucking saw everybody posting about him. That's just crazy. I saw him like a month ago at the grocery store, and he looked good. He looked fucking, good. He was all lively and shit. People being nice to him, and he was like being such a nice celebrity and shit. I told him that, like, I was like, oh yeah, I love your work, you're great, and he was like, oh, thanks a lot. And then that was it. He was just nice as shit, man. He was so fucking funny, man. He was so good he was so good. That was wild, man. I just can't. And it was in heart surgery, right? It was while he was in heart surgery? Something like that. That's so fucked up, man. Kind of shit fucks me up, think about his family or whatever. I don't mean to be a downer, but I was just thinking about like all of the movies that he was in, like even in True Lies, he was so fucking funny in True Lies, Like everyone thinks about Alien or Terminator. God, he's been in so many fucking movies. You look up these guys on IMDb, and you don't even realize they've been in like 237 movies. They have like so many credits. But yeah. Sorry, that's what the Oscars just made me think of that, talking about that. But yeah, I want to remind everybody. But anyway, rest in peace, Bill Paxton, man. We lost a good one, man. Too soon. I want to remind everybody that you can hashtag the podcast though, and ask me questions, because I'm gonna be doing that a little bit more, the good ones. There was one that brought something to my attention today, or this past week. This tweet from, I can't fucking make it bigger, these fucking iPhones. It's a fucking iPhone when you go to save a picture and it blurs out the rest of the shit. The smart fuck it. No, I want to, or when you want to move an app and it's like it keeps getting into soft focus. All right, here's the guy's name, Sean, but then his fucking Twitter name is Dengboy10. Change it. Dengboy10. That's cool. Change it. And he said, can you make fun of Chief Keef's bio in the upcoming congratulations pod? Now, that's going to be up to me, bro. You don't fucking ask for requests, Maybe next time be like, have you seen this? You know what I mean? Fuck, am I a jukebox, bro? What am I, a jukebox? Dengboy10? Change it. No, I'm kidding with you. Chief Keef, his bio, and then I read it just now. Whoa, and I'm glad that this guy brought it to my attention, because I just reread it. First of all, his email this is the bet. Let me do that later. No, let me do that now. His email for booking is booking shows, features, and ggpbeats@gmail.com. That's the fucking longest book. Imagine typing that in. Imagine being like, I want to book this guy. Oh, fuck. All right. and typing and then going back and looking. Okay, shows, features, and okay, and then typing the rest, and then G. Was it 2 G's? GG, and then a P, or just beats? Go back. pbeats@gmail. Eat my asshole, dude. Come on. Whose fucking booker is that? That's the worst agent ever. Hey, imagine saying that. Yo, you want to book me? Book me at booking shows, features, and ggpbeats@gmail.com. People will be like, huh? Anyway, or whatever the fuck you say. Is he a mumble rapper? I think he's a mumble rapper. Dude, whatever. I don't think he's technically a mumble rapper, but I don't know. And maybe that's racist, but all these new rappers are mumble rappers to me. But this is his bio. I got to go by, first of all, okay, man. I mean, I can't, when I see shit like this, I literally have to sit down. I don't even know what the funniest way is to say this, but I'm just going to read it, okay? I can't, why do rappers have to have, I know this is hacky, but why do rappers have to have more names than 45 people? Dude. Okay. All right. So this is what the fucking bio says. I gotta go by Sosa Otto. Or Otto. Or Low. Or twice, I don't know. Or so. Or to, or almighty. Booking shows, features, and ggpbbeats@gmail.com. Book any one of those guys. I got to go by Sosa Otto, or Low, or so, or to, or almighty. Dude, there's a typo in his bio. Or so? He wrote dude, he went or overboard. Dude, and then his fucking Twitter handle is Chief Keef. And then, when you look at it, on top of that, you know how like you can put your name as something on Twitter and not just your Twitter handle? It's Glory Boy, dude. You don't get to have all the names. I gotta go by, dude, hey, what's that guy's name again? Oh, well, I mean, Chief Keef, but I call him Sosa Otto. And then you can call him Otto or Low or so or Toe or, if you're getting really crazy, Almighty. And then be like, oh, I just used to call him Glory Boy. Oh, no, that's okay too. But anyway, if you want to book him, go to booking shows features at ggpbeats@gmail.com. Oh, really? I can do all that? Oh, go fuck yourself. Dude. And then his website is glowgangworldwide.com. Hi, bye. Dude, so much to remember. So much to remember. Dude, reading his bio is like being in an escape room. There's so much to remember, dude. Yo, I go by Sosa Otto or Low or so or to or Almighty or Glory Boy or Chief Keef. Anyway, you can book me at booking shows, features, and ggpbbeats@gmail.com or hit me up on my website, glowgangworldwide.com. What? Dude, imagine whenever I hear something like this, whenever I see something like this, I think of my dad reading it. Literally, my dad would die if he read this. He's 68, he would die. He would be like, oh, I can't. His brain would break. He would eat a brownie. It would taste like fish, and he would die. Oh my God, dude! Unbelievable. He's not a mumble rapper, but dude, mumble rappers, dude. No. This is my hit. Mimina. Mimina pimina. Mimina mimina pimina. Chimina pimina lemina. Lemina Huh? No. Thank you very much. I go by Sosa Otto. What is that even? Sosa Otto. No. I'm looking up. That's it, dude. I'm looking up Chief Keef. I got to look up Chief Keef's fucking I will never know how to spell chief, by the way. Not that a rapper would spell it the right way. Glory Boy came up. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh. First one I looked at. Jessica Alba, I'm ready to stop being a thought. Huh? By the way, I feel like Chief Keef, I read something about him that he like is a real tough motherfucker. So I hope he doesn't come after me. He sings that song, that's that shit I don't like. Even that way, even that is saying, you're saying too many words in the sentence. That's that shit I don't like. You can just say, I don't like, and then the thing. Like whatever it is. Fucking cheeseburgers, that's the thing I don't like. You just say, I don't like cheeseburgers. Disrespect, that's the thing I don't like. Oh, this is the best. This is the best Glory Boy, Chief Keef, a.k.a. Soso Otto or Lolo or Coco or Loso or Soso Lolo. This is the best fucking tweet. You got games on your phone? Question mark. What? There's a link. Hold on, let me look at the link. You got games on your phone? I hope this is at least you got paid for this. Oh my God. It's literally just a selfie. The link. How fucking funny is this shit? You got games on your phone? And then fucking selfie. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. What's up, though, with that? His 2012 album is called Finally Rich. Finally Rich. He can't be that old. Oh, man. Let's see. Keef. Chief Keef. Age. What if I looked up Soso Otto's age? 21 years old. And the fucking album came out in 2012. The guy was 12 years old. Finally rich. Mom, can you change my pants? Finally rich. Imagine being, let's see, 21. 2012 was fucking 5 years ago. Imagine being 16 and saying finally about anything. Even if it was like raining the whole time and then it was sunny, you couldn't be like, finally. People in Seattle will be like, motherfucker, it's only been 16 years of rain. Finally rich. That's that shit I don't like. Waiting for money for 16 years. That's that shit I don't like. Oh my God, dude. I'm fucking dying. Soso Otto. Soso Otto? What's going on, dude? Takes people a long time to get rich. Warren Buffett probably took him a long time. Finally rich, dude. 16 years. Finally rich at 9 years old. Finally rich. Can I use that? Still trying to eat the money, literally. No, honey, put that down. That's his mom. Finally, I got money to eat. Can you change my diaper? I want cocky. That's that shit I don't like. Mom, the cartoons went off. That's that shit I don't like. Finally rich at fucking 8 years old. Hey, mommy, there are boys in the schoolyard that are really messing with me. That's the shit I don't like. Ma, can I have my baba? That's that shit I do like. Oh, bro. I mean, come on. This is what this podcast is. Oh, my God. Chief Keef. There, Soso Otto. There, Lo. Work on your website, gloryholegang.com or whatever the fuck it is. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Let's look at more tweets from Chief Keef. The people that respond, too. I love how people will just respond. Husband. You got games on your phone? Husband. Oh, shit. You got games on your phone? Husband. Oh, dude, are you fucking insane? Oh, man. All of his... This is what rappers do. A lot of rappers do this. All of their tweets are just links to their fucking Instagram. Man. Fuck. Rest up, bankroll. That's a tweet. Rest up, bankroll. Well, after you're finally rich, dude, you'd figure your fucking money needs a rest. Oh, fuck. I was laughing hard. Mumble rappers got it, dude. That's so crazy. It's also hacky to talk about this, but I just can't. I don't understand it. They just fucking... Are they actually saying things? I don't know. I don't know if they're actually saying sentences. Penna, 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 penna. I get it that the penna looks like the fucking BMW car, and that's what he's saying. Penna, 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 penna. This song fucking, it goes hard though. I mean, you gotta say it does go hard. Does he say salad bar in it? I feel like he does say salad bar in it. I don't know. Salad bar. I think he goes salad bar. I don't know, but this another comedian, Joe Mandy, he fucking put up this thing on Twitter or Instagram, and it's so funny. He did like this breakdown of what he's actually saying, and he just shows the images of what the fuck, and I think he put a salad bar in there. I don't know, but it's so funny, but you should look it up. Look it up. Fuck, man. God damn. I'm old. That's what that means. I'm old. I am old because I'm looking at the 19-year-old, 20-year-old artists, and I'm like, what? That's what that means. My dad told me once when I was a kid, I said, Dad, you don't like this music? And he was like, no, not really. I like, Frank Sinatra and shit, and also the Beatles and whatever. And I was like, but this is cool. Why don't you get it? And he was like, it's going to happen to you too. He said, you're going to have kids one day, and they're going to be listening to stuff. And I'll never forget the fucking thing he said. They're going to be listening to music, and it's going to be like this. And I was like, no, music will never be like that. And he said, probably. And it is. It is. That's a song. That's a song. That's a song by like fucking DJ Mouse or some shit, you know? But yeah, dude. It's crazy, man, how it happens. What the fuck is I don't have kids now, but what when I do have kids, what are their kids going to be listening to? Probably just like ocean sounds. It's got to revert back to like some classical shit. Dude, I can't imagine what the fuck. If we get to, what the fuck's the music going to be like in 80 years? I mean, I think about that shit for real. Dude, 20 years ago, for the people that are my age on this podcast, 36 years old, 20 years ago, imagine if a fucking designer song came out now. Then. People would be like, what the fuck? This is a crazy person. I don't know. Another person asked me, I don't remember who it was, but I saw it on the, you can hashtag congratulations pod, and I will look through them, and I will pick some to answer. Another person asked me what my first joke was that I told on stage. And it was at the Haha Cafe in Los Angeles, California. Legit joke that I actually did was about the show 24 and Jack Bauer. And I was like, how I loved it because I loved watching the show, and I would talk about how like Jack Bauer was always in a rush, no matter what the fuck it was. He was always in that tone. And like, is he like that in everyday life? And I would be like, I need a haircut, and I need it now. That was the joke, that he would walk into a haircut and fucking kick the door down. I mean, that's so stupid now that I think about it. But that was my first like joke I think I did on a show. Not open mic. Open mic, I don't even remember. But yeah, man, I would open with that. For fucking like, that's so weird, dude. It's so funny to think about that shit. Oh my God. Yeah, so that was my first joke. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. We're rounding out about 50 minutes. It's like our average. It might get longer as I get a little bit better. But thanks for listening. And also, rate and review the show, please, on iTunes. That would be helpful. Try to stay relevant and to get these numbers up. Because if I'm going to be doing this shit every Monday, it's got to grow. Otherwise, motherfucker. Yeah, so I would appreciate it if you rated it and tweeted about it and told your friends, honestly, and made Instagrams about it. And that's that. You can hashtag congratulationspod. I will answer. Check out my special on Netflix called Incorrigible. I have another one coming out in either May or June on Netflix, so anticipate that. And I got my dates, chrisdelia.com. They're my tour dates. I'm going to Milwaukee. I'm going to Madison. I'm going everywhere. I'm going to Australia. I'm going to West Palm Beach. I'm going to Tempe. I'm going to Baltimore. I've never played Baltimore before. Long Island. I got a bunch of dates coming up, so go look. Atlantic City, Virginia Beach, some in North Carolina. Anyway, check it out. So that's it. And my name is Chris D'Elia. You have been listening to Congratulations.
Congratulations.